Right, good afternoon, everyone. Lovely to have you all here. Thanks for joining us. So today we wanted to give you a quick introduction to our media library, just to make sure that everyone feels comfortable and secure in using it and downloading images. So today I'll give you a quick overview of how it works. So my slides are not moving. 1 second. There we go. How to use the platform and also how to contribute to our media library that we launched in late March this year. So first of all, we are using a platform called Crowdriff to run our entire content initiative. It houses pretty much all of our images that we have commissioned and also that we've been sent from our members and businesses across the south of Scotland. So the image library that is available to our members at the moment has over 500 new images that we've commissioned over the last year, available for you to download and to use for promoting tourism to and in the south of Scotland. And we also invite members to upload their own business photos if you would like for us to be able to share them with trade partners and also for our own social media and website use beyond your business listings. We've also created image galleries for the travel trade and for press partners. So there is a difference between what you see when you sign up for the image library and what they see. So the travel trade, for example, has dedicated galleries with photos of businesses, of product examples, tours, anything that a business might have on offer. While for press and journalists, we also build dedicated galleries that they can use for any articles that they're writing or for any areas of interest for them. So this is the web address that you can find our media gallery on. We're also going to send this out after the workshop, and we're going to continue including it in our member newsletters just to make sure that you don't lose it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap between screens and I'll show you what to expect when you click on that link. This is what the media gallery looks like the very first time you go to the link. It gives you a quick introduction. As mentioned, it's on a platform called Crowdriff, which works in a very similar way to the Visit Scotland media library that some of you might be familiar with. So a quick little welcome saying, when using the media hub, please always check the usage guidelines, make sure that you just double check the copyright for the content you download, and just reiterating that we've created the content. What you would then do is just click the little button, create a profile at the bottom. I've done that very quickly over here for myself. And once you create a profile, whoops, because I already have one, it then says, sends a request to myself, and I will approve you to sign up. The reason we wanted to build the media library for everyone to be able to access is that we know it's very difficult to find good images of the south of Scotland and to really be able to promote the region. And what you're going to see when you then actually log in and you can see everything is this lovely gallery. Because I'm under my email address recognized as both a member of the press, an SSDA member and a travel trade member, I get to see all the galleries. But the main ones that you will see is the SSDA members gallery right here in the top right corner. There are a few different themes that we've prepared for you to make it a bit easier to find what you're looking for. So whether you're looking for activities, for landscapes and views, for historic sites, for some of the local towns that might be near you that you want to feature on your website, you can very simply click your way through. It's going to come up as this big image gallery, and you're then able to very easily select the images that you like. So for example, we have one here of the three brethren, the cell curve. You can see in the image title, it says where it is, so that you don't have to worry about the location. In the bottom right corner, there is a little plus sign, which allows you to select images, and you can then go through the gallery step by step to select as many images as you like. Your selection always stays with you. So you might say, oh, actually, I'd quite like this one of the Mull of Galloway as well. Stick that in your selection as well, just on the little plus sign. Very easily keep going. And then perhaps, you know, also one of the otter pools in Dumfries and Galloway. And you can see you've got 3 fantastic images in your selection, which you can then have a closer look at. And at the top, there's then a big yellow button saying you want to download them. If you click on that button,
sorry to interrupt. It's just to remind people, or to point out, that their screen won't be in German, it will be in English.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Yes, my computer, as always, has to insist on sharing my German, my German with everyone. Sorry about that. Yes, for you, it will always say 3 assets selected. No long German words for you. And once you click on that button, it then sends a request again to myself, and I will approve that as quickly as possible, usually within 24 to 48 hours, so that you can then use those images straight away. The only thing we would ask is there is 2 lines at the on the side of each image when you select it, saying what is it for. It's for the purpose of promoting tourism in the south of Scotland, and credit should be to the South of Scotland Destination Alliance, to ourselves, and if possible also to our photographers that we have worked with. In this case, his name is Duncan Ireland, who is from Dumfries and Galloway. So if you add the photo, for example, to your website, we would really appreciate it if you had a small note at the bottom saying image credit to SSDA. If you had it on social media, it would be lovely if you could do a quick image credit as well, saying, you know, photo by South of Scotland Destination Alliance, just to have that little note in there, which is pretty much the same thing that Visit Scotland usually ask for when you use their image library as well. So nice and easy and straightforward. You can download as many images as you like, use them across your social media, your website, any of your marketing materials. We love to see when you use them, so do let us know if you find them helpful. And now I'm going to go back to my presentation to run through the rest of it. So yeah, just a quick reminder how to use the image library. Quick sign up, please include your name and the details of your business in the sign up request. It just makes it easier for us to identify everybody. Go and choose and request the images that you like. You can either use the search function at the top or the folder structure. Each image has a variety of tags. You should be able to search by location. If there is anything in particular, for example, if you're based in Dumfries, you're looking for images of the town, you can search for that and then go and use the images as soon as your request has been granted. And please also give us feedback. If there's something that you're really looking for in the image library but you can't find it, or there's something that you think we should really develop and focus on in the future, and you're saying, you know, we really need some images of certain events in the region that you haven't really covered so far, please let us know, because we are working on additional photography this year and we'll be working on photography in the future as well. And it really helps us to just focus our activities a lot more. Now, you can also share your own photos with us. It's a slightly different link. It's called upload.crowdrift.com/SSDA Business Collector. Very quick one on how this one looks. Again, once you click on the link, it takes you to this page. very straightforward. It says upload your files to South of Scotland Destination Alliance, or simply drag them here from your computer. It accepts JPEG files, pretty straightforward. And once again, when you do choose files, once you've dropped them into this screen, it will ask you to also identify yourself. So if you could once again, please put in your name and your business name, just so we know where the images have come from. That would be massively helpful. They're then going to appear on the back end, and we'll be able to use them to share them with the trade, the press, for media requests, etc. And of course, also on social media or for any blog posts. You don't have to give us the same images that you've used for your Scotland Starts Here listing. We can access those, no problem. But if you, for example, have done a brand new photo shoot in preparation for a new product launch, anything like that, it would be fantastic to see those and to be able to use them in our activity as well. And we'd just love to see when businesses develop new photography. So do feel free to add as many images as you like to this link as well. So what's the next steps? How are we planning to use the image library? It can actually do a whole lot more. We also have the functionality to allow the general public to upload images. So for example, for photo contests, for crowdsourced galleries, for example, if there is a new event, or maybe we want to have some coverage of how the Scottish Borders and Dumfries and Galloway celebrate Christmas, we could invite the locals to share their own images of local Christmas markets, celebrations, illuminations, and then have an automatic gallery on the Scotland Starts Here website to share with the public and with prospective visitors. We also are about to launch our brand campaign for this year, where we will invite public and also you as business owners to suggest some of the best places we should include throughout the campaign. It will be very interactive. There will be actual site visits for the campaign, so we're really quite excited to try that for the very first time. And also covering events, encouraging people to submit photos, for example, of the ridings, the marches, or some of the arts festivals that we have happening. So very excited to make the most of it, get people to vote on their favorites, share recommendations, and so much more. So quite a lot that we can do. And just to check in now, has anybody any questions about the media library so far? No questions so far. That's wonderful. Do give it a try. If any questions do come up, please send me an email. I'm here to help, and I can talk you through it and coach you through it if you do need any support. And I thought what would be quite nice is to give you a little sneak peek, a first look at our brand campaign. The landing page is actually going live today, with the initial teaser coming out tomorrow. So it will be in the members newsletter as well. So perfect opportunity for all of you to have a quick look. Our tagline this year will be "Curiosity starts here." And some of you might remember a few years ago, NASA, the space agency, sent a little rover to Mars, and the name of that rover was Curiosity. And we thought, wouldn't it be wonderful if we had our own little rover or robot to explore the south of Scotland and report back to curious travellers across the UK and across the world on how many fantastic things there are to see and do in Dumfries and Galloway and the Scottish Borders. So please meet Tam. He's only just landed, and he's out and about in the Galloway Forest Park at the minute. He's just arrived. Tam, aka the South of Scotland Adventure module, can't wait to explore the very best things to see and do. And he's reporting back through the landing page on Scotland Starts Here. He will have progress reports about the places he's gone. He will have some live footage about the events that he's visiting, about the businesses and the locals that he's meeting along the way, and really looking for suggestions where he should go next. And we also would be really happy to get any requests from local businesses that would like to welcome TAMP for a visit. So that's a very quick sneak peek. You can follow along on #CuriosityStartsHere, and the campaign landing page will be scotlandstartshere.com/curiosity-starts-here. So that already brings us to the end. If you do have any questions, please ask them. And other than that, don't miss our next event. In June, we've got a travel trade workshop and one-to-one sessions. Suzanne and Gowan have all the information on that. So feel free to, again, ask away if there's anything else you would like to find out more about.
Vanessa, can I ask a question? When we're
Yes.
uploading photos
Yes,
as a member, is there any recommended sort of, you know, to get the best quality? Because I mean, I'm not a photographer, and it would be just coming from an iPhone or something. Would that be enough?
We would recommend that images are over 1,200 pixels wide, which is, I believe, also what's recommended in terms of upload size for your Scotland Starts Here listing.
Mm-hmm.
So that is always really helpful. If you're unsure how to check image sizes, if you right click on a file, it should give you the option to check properties.
Mm-hmm.
And in properties, it usually has the pixels detailed as well. And so those numbers should be over 1,000. If that's the case, then you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
I was just going to say, just off the back of the travel trade workshop, hopefully you've all seen the communications go out recently, but we will be promoting it in our next newsletter, our members newsletter. So do look out for it there, where you can sign up, or you can just go onto our website at SSD under the events section. It is complimentary for members to attend, so hope to see you there. And if there are anybody who's thinking about joining, do get in touch with myself or Gowan, or the travel trade workshop. You can also come along if you want to get a wee taster session. For non-members, it's £30 plus VAT. That'll be really good. It's 90 minutes long, so a really good introduction and follow-up for those that want to learn a bit more. Hope to see you there.
And so finally, if you do have any more questions for any of us, you can reach myself at vanessa@ssdalliance.com, and you can reach the rest of the team, also first name @ssdalliance.com. So yeah, if there's anything about the image library, about uploading, downloading, requesting images, anything that you're searching for that you can't find, I'm here to help you. So please let me know. And I hope this was helpful.